Assalamu alaikum everybody. Good afternoon. Sorry, there was some technical problems. I was trying. Some updates were required. So due to that, I couldn't log in ahead of time or well in time. How are you? How's everything with you people? Hope you all are doing well. I'm just uploading the file. Yes, now the file is in progress. I say welcome to Mr. Yahya Jibril Akmi and Muhammad Ashwi, Mr. Ali Mitab, Mr. Ali Salim, Mr. Jalal Ahmad Abu Talib, and then this is new man, Mr. Jalal. I haven't seen you in any of the previous lectures. And this is Mr. Ahmad Ibrahim, Mr. Majid, Mr. Muhammad Ahmad, Mr. Abdu Abu Akar, and this is Mr. Isa, Mr. Abdul Rahman Zahrani, and then Mr. Ali Muhammad Madhali. So I say you welcome everybody, Mr. Ahmad Ibrahim as well, Mr. Alim Maliyati, Mr. Mufarris. Yes, these are the old people who used to join and make participation. Yes, welcome everyone. So in today's I'm trying to open the file. Hello. So can you hear me well, please? I'm just in the process of attaching the files. Something went wrong in the previous attachment. So today we are just going to revise the course. We have finished what we were supposed to finish for this term. The file yet hasn't started attaching. There seems again any technical problem as the file is not being opened. Today we are going to review the whole course. what we have studied before. So hello, can you hear me well, please? I am using any way to at least open the files, if I could open. Yes, there is with clean up media to PPT. The file is in progress. Let it complete, please. It's not actually being attached, as it is showing 0% attachment. The program seems irresponsive. Anyhow, we have to start and study, no problem. I try to use another channel in this regard. If we halt the program or stop the program again, there may be, it will take time to re-log in, and as anyhow, today's our topic. The first thing which we are going to revise is of content for this today's program. That is, we are going to revise the newspaper as the most accessible text. Then we are going to revise radio, a medium of mass communication. Then number 3, we are going to revise mass communication. But we are not going to go for culture and role of radio. Only first 3 units along with the grammar portion we will have to revise today. So the first thing is radio, the newspaper as the most accessible text. There is a paragraph in the attachment you can see with you. You would be having this one, newspaper as the most accessible text. In your exam, you may be having such paragraph. One paragraph will be given to you, and you would have to anyhow, newspapers. The first topic is newspapers as the most accessible text. Newspapers as the most, just see here. Newspapers as the most accessible text. Newspapers, you know, newspaper means jarida, newspapers jaraid. So people use these newspapers. These were being used by the whole time. I mean, even they not like internet. These newspapers were providing news to the people, and majority of the people were using these. And even till today, many people use these newspapers. So what do newspaper provide us? Newspapers provide up-to-date information. Up-to-date means latest on local, national and world affair. Local of any area, national. For example, anything is about Saudi Arabia, this is national. World affair, anything international. Okay, the most current analysis, current, latest, and criticism on executive and legislative decision making. Any sort of decisions are made by the authorities. The latest in music, something has happened in music, something new. Latest mean new, something new. Theater, television, and the fine art. If something has happened new in fine arts, you will also read this through newspapers. And even columns and comics, something funny to make people laugh. Newspapers are among the most accessible text available to the vast majority of people. It means many people. Vast majority means many people use. So there is literature, there is illiterate, literate, illiterate. Literate means educated, illiterate who did not take any formal education, young and old, students, workers, elites. Elites, people from high class, okay, from gentleman class, and peasants. Peasants are the class which normally grow various crops. Farmers lie in this category, peasants, in any community. So it means newspaper provide news to any person in any community. We will be revising, Mr. Rifai. I am trying, please. So we are just going to revise the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, no chapter 4 and 5. No culture and no the last one portion of the course. That is role of radio. So these chapter 4 and 5th we are not going to revise. We are just going to revise chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then we will be revising the grammar portions. And I will let you know your course through the announcement or forum, what chapters will be in the final, or what slides out of this course will be, from 10 to 20 or from 6 to 40 or 50, or which will be including, which will not be including. So these things I will let you know in the announcement portion or in the forum. But let me complete these things today for the time being, this revision, and then you will be given certain instructions about the final exam, what you have to prepare about the final exam, which chapters you need to focus, which topics you need to prepare well. I will give you all this through the announcement, inshallah, soon. Literate, illiterate, young and old, students, workers, elite and peasants in any community. This is because every category of reader mentioned above can find something they care about inside the newspaper's pages. So newspaper can provide, things of every person. Today's newspapers use design elements, story placement, typeface and graphics to make information easy accessible to reader. Nowadays the newspapers are not like before. You can find many things up to date and in different shapes and forms in newspapers as well. Important stories are usually placed at the top of the page. If there is a newspaper page, so important stories. What are important stories? Anybody knows what is the meaning of important stories? Important stories. What is the meaning of important stories? Anyone knows? Yes, excellent. This is by Yahya Jibrail. So this is Al-Qasas Al-Hama. So if there are such sort of stories, important stories, these are placed on the top like this heading. So those are placed on the top in newspapers. If you have question like this, that important stories are placed on the top, true or false, so you need to keep in your mind that this is true. Okay. Yes. So you need to put this one in your mind that important stories are usually placed at the top of the page. The most important stories have large bold headlines. Those have headlines. Okay, they may be headlines like this. Like this, I mean, given over here on your board. Here. Then they may be having another important down from this. Okay. So these may be on the top in newspapers. There are certain examples which were in the media files, but today these are not being shared. The file is not being shown. Then please see, graphics appear next to the related stories. Graphics on the side of the stories. You find something. Then columns, sidebars, headlines. The lead paragraph gives a summary of the story in capsule form, answering the important newspaper questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. The remainder of the news stories provides additional details with the least important information at the end of the story. So in newspaper you have headlines. If you see on your book the New York Times in the attachment, then there are headlines. This fabric. Now there are some question answers. Please listen. In your exam you will not have the same question answers. Maybe same, but some questions may be different. Okay. So those questions will be easy. I mean, here is written what kind of information does a newspaper provide. Now, here you have to write the answer. It provides up to date. Now, next question would be, can we take, or the question could be, can we get up to date information from newspaper? Okay, can we take up to date information from newspaper? So you can write yes. Okay. So the question may be changed, some questions may be changed, some questions may be similar, but the question will be very easy and you have to check the passage. Go back to the paragraph to find the answers. See, what are important stories usually placed in newspaper? Any kind of important story can be used in the newspaper. You have seen here stories about fine art, about music, about theater, about comics, okay. So executive, legislative, any kind of stories could be used in the newspaper. What do you like to read most in newspaper? This is about you. You want to read about sports, games, football, tennis, table tennis, soccer, skiing, skating, any sort of games you would like or sports. So you write, what do you like to read most in newspapers? About football, about games. This is the answer. Just sports. This is answer. You write only that I want to read sports, for example. What you like? You write sports. Your answer is okay. If you write only sports, your answer is correct. Then there are maybe true, false. You will have the same true, false or different. Different of some kind, same level. Not difficult, but maybe easier. Question 1. Newspapers provide up-to-date information. Please answer. Newspapers provide up-to-date information. True or false? Newspapers provide up-to-date information. Up-to-date information. This is true. This is given in newspapers, text. So next, in newspapers, readers can know the latest in music and fine art. Yes. Yes, a newspaper can give you the latest news about music and fine art as well. So number 2 is also true. So 1 is true. Number 2 is true. Is there anybody who can give me the next answer question? Next question answer, sorry. There are many categories of readers. True or false? Yes, Mr. Yahya. Do you know? Anybody can give me answer? There are many categories of readers. Category means different kinds of readers are there. Is there? Number 3 question. Anybody can give answer? Okay, the next question is, elites do not find interesting columns in newspapers. Elite means high class people, rich people, people belonging to high categories. No, they can also find the topics of their choice, so this is false. Elites do not find interesting columns, they find. Then next is, newspaper comics make people sad. Number last, anyone knows? Can you hear me well, please? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Yahya Hakami. So your answer is fine, correct. Newspaper comics make people sad. This is false because newspaper comics make people laugh. So let's have question number 1 is true, question number 2 is true, question 3 true, question 4 false, question 5 false. Newspapers, comics make people sad. This is false. So write 1, 2, 2 true, 3 true, 4 4 is false, 5 is false. So in this way, this reading, there may be some other questions easy related to the same this topic. Then headline is given at the top of the newspaper, like hello everybody, can you hear me well, please? Is my sound okay? Mr. Walid Rifahi, can you hear me? Yes, your answer is also right. For number 5 is also, yes, you can hear. Alright, thank you. Next, reader. Reader is read, and reflect is for reflection, and free, same free. See here now, these are the verbs which I have brought from there. Make verbs from. Now you can have a look. Make verbs from the following words. Before this we have discussed the question answers, true and false. These are make verbs from the following words. This is analyze. See, analysis, analyze, information, inform, social, this is social, socialize, hello, anybody? Can you see please? Something on the board, can you see? Okay, thank you. So this is analysis, analyze, information, inform, social, socialize, criticism, criticize, reader, read, reflection, reflect. Okay, use the following words in sentences of your own. You have to make the sentences of these jumal. Okay, value. What is the meaning of value? Kima. Okay. What is the value of this car? What is the value of this house? Okay. Then what is the value? It means if you say about language, so you can say what may be the value of studying English. Next, language. Arabic is a language, or I speak 2 languages. Make sentences. For example, the first sentence, the value of this car is SR, let's see, 50,000. Okay, then this is come down please. That color seems better. If we keep the same, I want any color which will be very clear to you. This is much better. Then use language. This language. Arabic is a language. Yes, Rattib Kalmat fi Jumla Mufida. Excellent, Mr. Walid Rifai. So value is Kima. Again, you are right. So now make sentence for this language. Anybody can make sentence? Sentence for language. Arabic is a language. Okay, or English is a language. Any simple sentence you have to make. Fine art. Some people likes to join fine arts. Okay, fine art is a good subject. Fine art is a good field. I like fine arts. Yes, you make this. I like fine arts. Very simple. I like fine arts. Next is structure. Tell me about the structure of this building. What is the structure of your new house? Okay, how did you get the new house structure? What is the structure of your new house? Anything structure you can use. Okay, make a structure of your house. Okay, make a structure of this building. Sense. What is the meaning of sense? This sentence makes no sense. You can make this. This sentence makes no sense. Or you should have good sense. After sense there is economic. Yes, sure, sense, sure. This sentence makes no sense. Okay? Economic. Do you like economic subjects? Or how about the economy? Or is economics an easy subject? Do you know something about economics? Do you know economics? Economics is a subject, اقتصاد. Okay, yes, اقتصادي. So you have to use given by Yahya Jibrail. Thank you very much. So these are the sentences. The value of this car is this. You may use in any other sense also value. Okay, there was no value of here talk. Next, language. Arabic is a language. English is a language. Fine arts. I like fine arts. Structure. The structure of my now house is good. Economic. Do you know economics? These are public relations, publication, public tour, reports. These are a bit tough. So you can just have a look of these things. But do not put more stress. Then these are columns. You know the columns in newspaper. Sidebars, something given on the side of the newspaper like this. Here, something written here. This is newspaper, other stories, but here on this bar, sidebar, you are having something written. Okay, this is called sidebar. After that, again, some terms. Circulation, the number of newspapers, magazines or other print publications that are distributed. This fall in the category of circulation. These one, just see. The number of newspapers, magazines or other print publications that are distributed. Editorial, a piece that expresses an opinion as opposed to a news article which presents focus, so facts without opinion, and appears on the editorial page, separate from news stories. Lead story, the most important article on page 1. This is called lead story. Now we will move next our grammar portion. What we are going to study today in our grammar portion, that is present simple. Where is present simple? You know present simple In present simple we use V1, verb 1, and in verb 1 we use SRES with third person singular. For example, I talk, you talk, she talks, he talks, yes. For he, she, it. For example, I say, he plays football, she plays tennis. Now just see here with he plays, play with S additional, yani ma izafa S. Then she plays tennis. Again here is plays with S, okay, additional. So same things you have to use. But if you are going to use other nouns, other subjects like first person and second person, there is I, we, you, and plural they, third person. So you will be using only and only tasrif al-awwal. For example, I talk. Don't say I talks. Then if I say we talk, if I say I play or we play, it's okay. You play, it's okay. She play, is it okay? If I say she plays, is it okay? Yes, please let me know. Yes, what information you need? You can ask Mr. Walid from me. If you need any information, please ask. It allows children less than 5 years free access to the park. Oh, this is, you have said this sentence for free. Excellent sentence by Mr. Walid Rifai. My flights leaves in a few information needed for them. Yes, if you want to need to ask anything, you may ask from me. Then this is present simple. Here you are going to use he plays, she plays, then you play, then we play, but no S for you, we, I. Okay, then next is always. Always means daiman. Usually, yani 90% 95% usually. Then often. Often means 80% 85%. Sometimes 25% 30% nisba yani. Sometimes, bazal awqat. Seldom, abadan, this is seldom, sometimes this is, not sometimes, less than sometimes. It is 5% to 10%, yani 5% or 10%. Next is rarely. Rarely is, I think, nadiran. I rarely drink milk. This is 1%. Maybe nisba wahid ila 5%. And then never. 0%. Abadan, never. Now see these sentences Bob always eats breakfast. Mary usually eats breakfast. They often watch TV at night. Tom sometimes watches TV. I seldom watch TV. I rarely drink milk. I never eat paper. So this is about always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, never. You may have in your exam so you have to make use of these. This usually, always, often, these are adverbs. Adverbs. Okay. These adverbs we use after the subject and then the verb. So first we use subject, then we use adverb, then we use verb. Spelling. Push, pushes. Teach, teaches. Es. Izafa, es. Kiss, kisses. Fix, fixes. So verbs which are ending with s. Then teach. Alex teaches English. Fix. Jason fixes his breakfast every morning. Drink. Sonia drinks tea every afternoon. Watch. John Key often watches television at night. Kiss. Peter always kisses his children good night. Tina usually wears jeans to class. Eric seldom washes dress. Jenny walks. Always pay. Boris always pays his bills on time. Our baby seldom cries at night. Paul studies at the library every day. Laura usually stays home at night. So these are the sentences. Here is irregular singular verbs like have, do and go. So have, had, has, had, do, did, done, go, went, gone. So these are irregular verbs, singular verbs. This is exercise number 3. Complete the sentences, use the words in parentheses, use simple present tense, simple present. The student often ask. Pablo usually study. Olga bites her face when she is nervous, bites. Donna cashes a check at the bank once a week. This I have told you. What is this? Present simple negative. Negative means nafi. Interrogative means swal, question. So if you see this exercise 3.9 in slide number 20, 5. I don't drink coffee. We don't drink coffee. You don't drink coffee. They don't drink coffee. She does not drink coffee. For she, he, it does not. And then tasrif awwal. For other, like first person, third person, second person, I, we, you, we will be using do not. We will be using do not. For example, I do not drink coffee. We do not play football. You do not play football. They do not play football. She does not like coffee. Okay. He does not like coffee. It doesn't like. For do not we use contractions ikhtisar don't, and for does not we use doesn't. This is ikhtisar. Like not. Ingrid does not like tea. Like not. I don't like tea. Exercise 4 from the slides. Slide 26. Mari and Jim are strangers. Mari does not know him. I do not speak French. It does not snow in Bangkok in winter. Does not. I am not hungry. Butterflies do not live long. A butterfly has not a long life. A butterfly does not have a long life. A butterfly is not large. Butterflies are not large. So here or not large. With this your grammar portion this over. This is present simple negative, and that's all. Regular verbs, irregular verbs. So these 2-3 things we are having in this. Regular singular verbs. So what is here? Present simple. I talk, you talk, she talks. Then using frequency adverbs. Always, usually, often. Then spelling. Push, pushes. Teach, teaches. Use es. And then cry, cries. Pay, pays. Enjoy, enjoys. Try, tries. Some examples we have studied. Then irregular singular verbs. Has, does, goes. Present simple tense. The students often ask questions in class. Pablo usually study at the library every evening. Olga bites her fingernails when she is nervous. Duna cashes a check at the bank once a week. This is negative. Simple present negative. Radio. A medium of mass communication, radio. Just have a look. Radio. This is our third topic. Radio. One we have completed grammar, and one we have completed newspapers. Radio is a Radio is a fascinating medium among the various masses communication media because of its special characteristics. It continues to be a relevant and potent, powerful, effective as it was in the early years despite the emergence of more glamorous, exciting media. For 3 decades from the early 20s, radio regained control alone or was the dominant player. However, over a period of time, the media scene has changed drastically, significantly. Television, with its inherent strength of audiovisual components, has captured the imagination of people. The other portion of radio as well as the Convergence Meeting Union of Technology have added further dimensions in the media utilization pattern. However, despite the presence of plethora surplus of media, there is room and scope for each medium. Experience has revealed that new technologies add things on, but they don't replace. One medium is not displayed by another. Each medium reinvents itself in the context of changes in the communication environment. In the changed media scenario, radio is reorienting itself with more innovative programs and formats. Now there are some questions about radio. Answer these questions about radio. What form of mass media was the dominant player 100 years ago? Of course, radio. The answer is radio. Why is TV more glamorous than radio? Because of video. There is a video, you can see the things because of vision. Yes, wasilatul istisal jamahiri. Yes, we will be focusing this one also. We have this. Let's first finish this one and then we will move to that. Now, question 2. Why is TV more glamorous than radio? Because in radio we can listen, but in TV you can see the things. How has the media scene changed? Why? Many new things have been invented, developed. So now the media scene is not like before. How can radio restore its leading role in media? By updating its all techniques, using as per the need and demand. Do new technologies in media replace the old one? Old forms? No. They only come in a different form, but those are not replaced. The old one remains. Why are mass media important in our new life? With new in our life, we know many things through mass media. We need mass media. Mass media is important. So you can write in order to be updated, in order to know everything, what's happening around. Then write true, false. Radio is. See here, radio is an interesting mass communication media. True or false? Mr. Mufarre, what is this? Radio is an interesting mass communication media. Do you know? Yes or no? This is true. Excellent. This is true. Then, thank you, Mr. Mufarre. Thank you, Mr. Rakmi. The next is, radio has audio-visual components. Yes? Number 2, yes? 1 is true. 2. Radio has audio-visual components. Audio means you can listen, visual you can see. So no, yes. Well, Mr. Yahya, it's no. So it's false. Number 2 is false. Nowadays we have new technologies in mass communication field. Is it true? Number 3. There are new mass communication technologies. TRF. True or false? Yes, this is true. The answer has come by through Mr. Mufarre Dabash and Mr. Yahya Akmi. Thank you very much. So number 3 is also true. What about number 4? TV has made a complete change in the field of mass media. Is it true? Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mufarre. It's true. Number 4 is true. Okay, let's go to this number 5. Old forms of mass media can introduce themselves in a new form. What about this? Can old form could be made new? Old forms could be used as a new? Yes, true. Thank you, Mr. Jibrail. Yahya Jibrail. So this is true. So just have a look of this one. Number 1 is true. Number 2 is false. Number 3 is true. Number 4 is true. And number 5 is true. These were the questions about this radio. Then there are some verbs. These are make verbs from following words. So these are the words and these are their verbs. These. See here please, this one. Fascinating, fascinate, you are making from verbs from here, from these words. Most of them are, yes, nouns and verbs. Yes, Mufarrid, thank you. Fascinating, fascinate, noun. What did you say? Nouns in Arabic. And verbs, verbs afal, noun asma. So fascinating, fascinate, communication, communicate, characteristics, characterize, dominant, dominate, imagination, imagine, convergence, converge. Now these use the following words in sentences of your own. Scene. It is a beautiful scene. Scene means manzar. It's a beautiful scene. Beautiful scene. Okay. It's a beautiful scene. Strength, power. What is the strength, or how much people can sit in? What is the strength of this room? What is the strength of this cinema? It means how many people can sit. What is the strength of this class? How many students in this class? What is the strength of this class? It means kam adad. This is one wahid mana. Manatani kuwa. How much strength do you have? How much? Yani power. This is second mana, manatani. Do you have? You make any sentence in the exam, it will be accepted in any sense. I mean, you use this strength in this meaning or strength in this meaning, both will be accepted. Next is what? Visual. Yes, Kuwa, you are right. This is visual. About seeing. Okay. How do you say, what do you feel about the visual power of this telescope? What is the visual power of this, of these glasses? Dimension. In which dimension you are going? In dimension means left, right, north, south. In which dimension is Makkah? From Jazan toward north. Yes, Bad. Component parts. What are the components of Components. What are the components of this pen? What are the components of this mobile? Do you have the components of this mobile? Yes, parts. Ajza. Presence. What about your presence? Were you present in the class? Experience. What is your experience? Very simple. Experience. What is your experience? Yani kam khubra indak. Broadcasting. TV is broadcasting many programs. Yani yanshur. Broadcast. Yanshur. How many programs TV is casting? Broadcasting. So from here this only. Then you know this banner. These are examples of various columnist, deadline, deck. Do not put more stress on these one. These are the graphics. Subhead, headline. Slide number 36. Graphic, photo, caption. You may have in your exam matching, tawsil. ممكن في موجود صورة أنت في وصل أي واحد فوتو أي واحد كابشن أي واحد جرافيك أي واحد headline أي واحد sub headline. So these things you should keep in mind about newspaper, about jarida. What is sub headline, what is headline, what is graphic. So you may have surah. See like slide number 36. Then let's go to part 3. This is our grammar. Present progressive. What is present progressive means? Present progressive means present continuous. Present continuous. What is present continuous? This is present progressive or the present continuous. هذا مضارع مستمر. What you use here is RM, then ing. For example, you use is, playing, are playing, and am playing. M for I am playing. R for we are playing. Is for he or she is playing. So these are different examples of this present progressive. In present progressive we use is or are or am ma tasrif awwal ma izafa ing. So you will write here its qaida, subject, jama is or are or am بالنسبة للفاعل. بعدين verb 1 فعل الأول مع إضافة ing. This is its قاعدة. يعني subject فاعل جمع is أو are أو am بعدين تصريف الأول مع ing يعني playing, eating, reading, sleeping, talking. You are sitting. You are reading. I am wearing. Exercise 1 given in your book. So this is. Then spelling of ing. So if there is sit, S-I-T-T-I-N-G, it will become sitting. If there is run, R-U-N-N-I-N-G. If this is according to the rule 1, a consonant plus E, smile, smiling. Rule 2, one vowel plus vowel consonant, sit, sitting, run, running. So you know this is given on page 42. You can check this. Have a look up. These such things you may have in your exam. Write the ing form for the following words. Smile, smiling. Ride, riding. Run, running. Stop, stopping. So you may have like this: run, running, then stop, stopping, then eat, eating. So different things you may have in your exam like this ing form. Rain, raining, sleep, sleeping, push, pushing, count, counting, fix. This is exercise number 2. Present progressive negative, yani nafi. What is nafi rule? You just bring here, he is not playing. Bas. We are not playing. I am not playing. And you jib not, bad fail masad. Yani after is, or are, or am, use not. And then playing. Reading, eating. I am not reading. I am not playing. This is present progressive negative. Questions. For questions, use is or am in the start in bidaya, or what, where, why in bidaya. Mass communication. What is mass communication? Anybody knows? Next topic. Our topic for today, this is last topic, mass communication. What is mass communication? This is the last topic. Al-Ittisal, Jamahiri, yes. For this you need to read mass communication. Al-Ittisal al-Jamahiri. Yes, I have got this. Its translation by Mr. Yahya Jibril Hakmi and by Mr. Mufarrid Dabash. Thank you very much for your quick understanding of the topic. We discussed this one previously in detail, but today we are again going to have a look at this one because this paragraph may come in your exam and you should have to know about this, because the questions which will be given, those will be the same which are given in this practice slides, or some questions or few questions may be new, but from the same paragraph, same passage and same level, may be much easier. Now have a look. Outside the realm of interpersonal communication between two individuals exists another form of communication which involves communication with mass audience, and hence the term mass communication. The channels through which this kind of communication takes place are referred to as mass media. We have two kinds of communication. One is general communication and other is mass communication. So you see here the channels through which this kind of communication takes place are referred to mass media. Mass communication and mass media are generally considered synonyms. Same. Mass communication is different from interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is any communication you are talking to any person at a shop, at your university, at your job. But mass communication is not interpersonal communication. The talk you are making at your job or at any shop or other place, this is interpersonal communication, or in your family. Okay? But in mass communication, any mechanical device is used. Just see. Any mechanical device that multiplies messages and takes them to a large number of people simultaneously, same time, is called mass, like radio. You listen a news from radio, same time, many people across the kingdom, in the whole Saudi Arabia. If there is any news through TV, through radio, if there is a match being played and you are watching the match you can see throughout the kingdom, and even sometimes as you see matches internationally being played and are telecast at different places. The matches between Barcelona and Real Madrid. So you are sitting in Saudi Arabia, so you can see through mass media the live matches, okay, live commentary, live happening of the match. So I don't know whether you like Real Madrid or Barcelona, but some of you may definitely be liking sports, and especially football, as majority of the Saudi students or Saudi people like football, and their team is also well, and there are some renowned player in Saudi team as well, and there are a lot of clubs in Saudi Arabia like Ahli, Ittihad, Shabab, Nasr, Hilal. So many good big names have come from these clubs who have played or are playing for Saudi football team. So anyhow, these matches you can see live on TV through mass media. The media through which messages are being transmitted include radio. You can get these messages through radio, through TV, through newspapers, through magazines. What is radio? You know radio. TV, you know. Newspaper, you know. This magazine is mujalla. Films, records, tape, musajjal, recorder, video cassette players. These were used before for watching CDs. Now CDs are being used, CD player. Before this, video cassette was used, and require large organizations and electronic devices to put the messages across. Organization, what are organizations? It means now Saudi channel 2, Saudi TV 1, TV 2 or other Saudi channels. They are being cast through a system. There is a tanzim. Okay. So through this, those are working. So those are not being worked by any individual. Okay. Then there are some questions about the same. Answer these questions. Again, this is simple. Okay, what are the two kinds of communication mentioned in the passage? Two kinds. Very simple. See here. The answer is here. One is mass communication, this one. And other is interpersonal communication, this one. So mass communication, interpersonal. Another thing, if you don't know the exact answer, copy the full sentence. Okay, from here to here. नकल जुमला कामिला. Okay, लो माफी मालूम जवाब मिया बिल मिया. नकल नफ्स जुमला कामिला. Okay, दवर नफ्स कलमात. मसलन this maktub सवाल. What are the two kinds of communication? This communication, see here, mass communication, interpersonal communication. So, bas, mass communication and interpersonal communication. What is mass communication? This is maktub hina. This is written here. This is the media through which the messages are being transmitted include radio. So what are the media which we can use? Radio, TV, newspapers, magazines. Okay. Do mass communication and mass media have the same meaning? Yes. Give some examples of electronic devices. This is radio, TV, newspaper. Swal number 5. To whom are messages transmitted by mass media? Where the messages are sent? To many peoples. A large number of people. To whom are messages transmitted? To large number of people. So these are the answers you are going to write. All answers will be in your paragraph. Okay, just use your mind. And this is true, false. Now see this true, false. Mass media is the opposite of mass communication. True or false? Mass media is the opposite of... Yes, excellent. Answer has come by Mr. Mufarre. Thank you. Mass media is the opposite of mass communication. False. Okay. Interpersonal communication is between two individuals. True or false? Interpersonal communication is between two individuals. Anyone knows? True, yes. Good, Mr. Hakmi. The answer has come. This is true. Number 2 is true. So let me copy number 1 as well. So number 1 is false or true. Number 1 is false. Number 2 is true. Number 3. What is number 3? Electronic devices are used to transmit messages. Yes. True. Correct, Mr. Yahya, Mr. Mufarre. And then we have transmitting messages via electronic devices to a large number of people is called mass media. True or false? Number 4. Again, this is true. Number 4 is true. So this was about mass communication. You may be having in your exam passage about mass communication or radio, or maybe 2 paragraphs. I will send you your namuzaj ikhtibar, inshallah. What sort of questions will be there? There will be true, false. There will be matching, tawsil, asla wa ujaba min dakhil al-qata. Okay? Yani tafheem, like this. So there may be questions, maybe question answers, maybe true, false, maybe matching, tawsil, yani wassil, A or B. Then maybe fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. What is fill in the blanks? Kammil fraghat. Maslan, see this. Here I am writing this one sentence. See. complete this sentence from this paragraph, from this passage, complete this. Yani kammil haza frag min haza qata. Okay, I will write here, mass communication is different from interpersonal communication. I write this. Mass communication, okay, is, I leave this frog, is different from interpersonal communication. Okay, you see this one, mass communication is, what you will write here, see from here, where is this sentence? Okay, dawwir haza nafs jumla. Okay, بعدين كمل هذا فراغ في, just see, is different, different ما في مكتوب, you write here different. Okay, you will be writing here different from your side. I mean, see the same. Okay, and write here, mass communication is different from interpersonal communication. So its answer, what is its answer here? Different. Sometimes it is hanged and it does not work. Okay, just see, now it is writing different. So you will put this different over here. Here, different. So same, for example, you have here the outside the name of the international. This is difficult. This one, the channels through which this kind of communication takes place are referred to as mass media. So we can leave this one like this. So sometime it is missing this one. Yes, this is mukhtalif. Different meaning is mukhtalif. So any word is missing from this, it may come in your exam. So as I told you, maybe matching, questions, answers, yani swal jawab. Then there will be fill in the blanks, yani kammil frog. Then there will be true false, then there may be choose, ikhtir, choose and complete. Maybe इख्तियारैन और तलाता इख्तियार मौजूद, ज़ियल इख्तिबार कुदरात, like this. So you will choose and complete. For example, in qawaid, for example, I write he, this is example, he is reading a book. Now fi ikhtiyar mawjood, A, R, B, is, C, M. What is its answer? Ba'din anta fi ikhtir, yani you will choose The answer is B. So this is answer. So اختيارات like this in قواعد. Okay. In قواعد اختيارات in قواعد ممكن يجي مثلا this is مكتوب علي dash football. Okay. مكتوب في قوسين play plays. اختر أي واحد word أي واحد فعل يجي. What is the answer for this? Ali play plays. What is the answer for this? Anyone knows this? Mr. Yahya Jibreel? Can you answer this? Where is Mr. Mufarri? Can you answer this? Ali play or plays? What is the answer here? Ali, play or plays? So this would be like this in your grammar. Or maybe in your grammar, this is the answer. Plays. In your grammar may be given run, make ing form. You will make like this run. Running, yes, plays. Then good, eat, make eating. Okay, ing form. So such things, what the things we have discussed here, we have studied, those would be in your exam inshallah, easy. Just you make revision, sawi muraja, inshallah, qabla al-ikhtibar. Wa, yani, you just trust in Almighty Allah and prepare well. Okay, you will get inshallah good marks. I hope that you will get very good marks inshallah. So any question you have, you can ask from me, please. If you have any question regarding your exam. We studied after this, if you remember this one last time, subject and object. Birds fly. This is birds, subject. This fly, verb. This is John is holding a pen. John, subject or noun. Holding a pen. Pen is object. Holding, verb. So we have studied this before. Then take the words that are noun. Noun and eat is noun. Dog is not, dog is noun. Beautiful is adjective. Eyes is noun. So you have to, mathematics is a noun. Flowers is a noun. Juice is a noun. Paris is a noun. So these things we did last time. Adjective plus noun. Happy child. Happy is adjective. Child is noun. And then these adjectives. Beautiful, ugly, big, small. Please prepare these. Maybe in matching in tawsil like this. Good, bad, happy, sad, large, small, long, short, noisy, quiet, old, new, old, young, poor, rich, sour, sweet, strong, weak, like this. Adjectives. Okay. Any questions from you, please? Inshallah, exam will be much easier. Don't worry about exam, inshallah. You know about your midterm exam. Was that easy or difficult? Your midterm exam, Mr. Mufarre and Mr. Yahya Jibreel. Tell you know good English. Why you are worried about your exam? The people like you people should not be worried the exam is easy or hard or so. The people like those who are not knowing more English, they should be worried that the exam will may be difficult, whether it is easy or not easy. You people are mashallah knowing very good English. So, but inshallah it would be easy. Tell me about midterm exam. Was that easy or not? Was that easy or hard? Midterm exam. Midterm exam, Mr. Yahya, was that easy, okay, or not? There was midterm exam, 20 marks. Ikhtibar Shari. How was that? Easy? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So we will, inshallah, I will try to focus this concern. So thank you very much for your feedback. So I will try to set now first, next week there is quiz for you, quiz 2, 10 marks. So for quiz 2, you prepare, I will give you the course when I will set the quiz and the announcement or in the forum. I will let you know what chapters you are going to focus for quiz 2, inshallah. And then there is Ikhtibar Badil for midterm. And then there is final exam. Wish you all the best. Bit tawfiq, inshallah. I hope you all will do well. Mufarri 18 by 20. Why not 20 by 20? The exam was easy. But you would have scored 20 out of 20. The things asked in the paper were simple. So anyhow, inshallah, wish you all the best for the coming exam. This is quiz 2 and the final also. I wish everybody of you do well. May Allah help you also to prepare the exam well and do your exam well. Simply I will say, with tawfiq, inshallah. And the main thing is this course is not very much. You just need to please revise. Just revise before the exam. Just read these paragraph, these passages, their question, their answers, then grammar, 1-2 exercises from each topic. So at least you revise the things. During the exam you feel bit easy and relax. Okay, lazim sabi muraja qabla al-ikhtibar nihai wa qabla al-laza quiz-thani. Okay. I will write, inshallah, all these things in the announcement or forum, what you have to prepare for your quiz 2 and for your final. Any questions, please? Anything you would like to ask from me? So let's have a look what we have revised today. We have revised the table of content, that is newspaper as the most accessible text, radio a medium of mass communication, then mass communication itself, then we have studied radio, passage about radio, newspaper as the most accessible text, then we have studied its question answers. There are question answers about radio. What kind of information does the news, so about newspapers, what kind of news information does the newspaper provide? What are the categories of readers to whom newspapers are available? These are available to everyone. Okay? So you write to everyone. Okay? From elite to common person. Elite to peasant. This is written in your book. In your paragraph, what are more important stories usually placed in a newspaper? Different stories, okay, are placed in the newspaper. Regarding music, theater, television. Okay, the next question is, what do you like to read most in a newspaper? You can write sports. I like sports. I like news. Okay, I like current affairs. Then true, false we have done. Newspapers provide up-to-date information. Then we have done Today, make verbs from the following words: analysis, analyze, information, inform, socialize, criticism, criticize, reader, read, reflection, reflect, free. Then there were some words. Use the following words in sentences of your own to show their meanings: value, language, fine arts, structure, sense, economic. In your exam, you will have, inshallah, easy sentences. And then write a 10-line paragraph on different readers can find different interesting topics. No, if you have to write a paragraph, that will be write a paragraph about newspapers. And it's general, you can write newspapers, people read newspapers, they give us information, newspapers are widely used. Okay, there are different kinds of newspapers come in different languages. So you can write a general paragraph, if there is any paragraph about, it will be not different readers can find, no. Write a paragraph. There is no condition of 10 line or 5 line. You can write 5 to 6 lines paragraph. Okay. Khamsa jumla, sitta jumla, saba jumla, tamaniya jumal. Okay, for a paragraph, yani kata. Bas topic unwan, newspaper. Ayal jumla banisbil newspaper, okay. Mumkin an tafsil masah. It rains. Then we have studied frequency adverbs, ahwal, always, zarf or zuruf, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, never, yani abadan. Then we have studied these spellings: push, pushes, teach, teaches, cry, cries. Regular verbs: has, have, do, does, go, gone, go, goes. Then we have studied this: radio is a fascinating medium, a medium of mass communication, radio. Then question answers about radio: why is TV more glamorous than radio? Then some words: fascinating, thanks, okay, for joining the session. Wish you all the best, inshallah. All the best. Thank you and goodbye. You will get all the instructions through announcement. I'll give you further information through forum or announcement about final inshallah. Ma salama to everyone also. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you, Mr. Yahya Jibril. I really appreciate all those who have been taking participation and attending all the sessions. Which will get, inshallah, excellent marks. Yahya Jibril Hakmi, Mr. Mufarrih Ahmad Dabash, and there are also some gentlemen who joined today's session. Most of you have been answering, Mr. Mufarrih and Mr. Yahya. There was Mr. Muhammad Hamad Al-Islami. There was Ali Salim Ali Adi. There was Ahmad Ibrahim Ahmad. There was Walid Rifahi and Ali Muthakkab Mashili. So I say all of you, thank you very much for joining the session. Now I say you goodbye. Thanks. All the best. Thank you very much for your sincere greetings as well and your sincere participation. Thank you very much, dear gentlemen. May Allah bless you all and have a nice, happy future, happy time. Wish you all the best. May Allah keep you safe and sound in your... Thanks. Thank you very much. You are welcome, brother.